man who has got the degree in Arabic? No, to an unlettered man. Ummi. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam has said, "Inna ummatun la naktubu wa la naqra. Ash-shahru hakada, hakada, hakada. Ash-shahru hakada, hakada, hakada." This is what Prophet has said, that we are the ummah, we don't read and we don't write. Illiterate man. But the first command from Allah, the first wahi of Allah, the first revelation of the Qur'an is Iqra bismi rabbika alladhi khalaq. O Muhammad, read in the name of your Lord who has created you. So this is the first command. And if we don't know how to read the Qur'an, we are not the believers of the Qur'an. You can be very good in English. You can be very good in Arabic. You can be very good in everything you want. But you cannot be good if you don't know how to read the Qur'an. And then you cannot be a believer then. And this is the first command of the Qur'an. Second command, which is again in Surah Muhammad, and the verse is 19, it says, فَعْلَمْ أَنَّهُ لَا إِلَهَ إِلَّا اللَّهِ. O Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, you should know, means the knowledge. What knowledge? You should know who is your Lord. Who is your Lord? Who is your God? And that scholars have divided into Tawheed al-Uluhiyyah, Tawheed al-Rububiyyah, Tawheed Asma wa Sifat. That you should know the Lordship of Allah. You should know the Tawheed al-Uluhiyyah, that is the right of worshipping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And you should know all the names of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, good names of Allah, and the attributes of Allah. According to the Aqidah of Ahlul Sunnah wal Jama'ah. And this is the ayah which is in Surah Muhammad. Hope you will read this, go back home, study, open the Quran, and correct me. This is the easy way to challenge you all. If I'm saying something wrong, correct me inshallah. Next Jummah, I'll give you time, and you can correct me. That Sheikh Sahib, you said this is wrong. It is not there in the Quran. I challenge you all. Go back to the Quran, open this, verify this, what explanation that I'm telling you, and then if I have said wrong, correct me inshallah. I'll announce in public that this was my mistake and I'm correcting it. Jazakallah khair for this brother who has corrected me. So this is a challenge to all of you. Go home, check it. Reading of the Quran is not only limited to the men. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has also made it compulsory upon the jinn. Allah has made it compulsory upon the jinn. And that is mentioned in Surah Al-Ahqaf. And it says, وَإِذْ صَرَفْنَا إِلَيْكَ نَفَرًا مِنَ الْجِنِّ يَسْتَمِعُونَ الْقُرْآنَ فَلَمَّا حَضَرُوهُ قَالُوا أَنْصِتُوا فَلَمَّا قُضِيَ وَلَّوْا إِلَىٰ قَوْمِهِمْ مُنذِرِينَ قَالُوا يَا قَوْمَنَا إِنَّا سَمِعْنَا كِتَابًا أُنزِلَ مِنْ بَعْدِ مُوسَى مُصَدِّقًا لِمَا بَيْنَ يَدَيْهِ يهدي إلى الحق وإلى طريق مستقيم يا قومنا أجيبوا داعي الله وآمنوا به يغفر لكم من ذنوبكم ويجيركم من عذاب أليم. This is the message which Allah is quoting about the jinn. Now, how many of you know what jinn is? You know what I'm talking about? Okay? Jinn. Allah speaks about the jinn. Allah is saying that there was a group of jinn. They came to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And the tafsir is there, mashallah, all the hadith are there. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam was reading namaz in the Fajr prayer. And the jinn used to go to the seven heavens to get the information of Allah's conversation between Allah and the angels. And then they would convey it to all the other people. They would stand over one another. You have seen in the circus. One man stands on the other person. This is how the jinn used to make a line and a ladder, and they would listen. And then the first one will convey the message to the second, third, fourth, and then they come down and they say, okay, we have got the message from Allah. Prophet is saying, out of that message, one is the truth and 99 is the lie. Added by the jinn. When it comes to the land, they add 99 lies to it. Prophet ﷺ said, and this ayah, that this group of jinn, when they wanted to ascend one of the heavens, angels were shooting them with the fireballs. And sometimes when you see, oh look, the stars moving. Oh, we can see the stars tail of stars. No, that's the fireball that Allah has assigned the angels to shoot at the jinn. And jinn were surprised. Why we are not allowed to go ahead? Why we have been shot with the fireballs? So they said, look, let's go and have a round all over the world. There something new has happened. And they came to this place where Rasulullah was reciting something of the Qur'an in the Fajr prayer. وَإِذْ صَرَفْنَا إِلَيْكَ نَفَرًا مِنَ الْجِنِّ يَسْتَمِعُونَ الْقُرْآنَ. Oh Muhammad, remember the time when we sent a group of jinn to you when you were reading the Qur'an, they were listening to you. فَلَمَّا حَضَرُوهُ قَالُوا أَنْصِتُوا. When they came, they said, listen silently. Something new is being recited. فَلَمَّا قُضِيَ وَلَّوْا إِلَىٰ قَوْمِهِمْ مُنذِرِينَ. When the Qur'an recitation was finished, they went back to the people. What? Jahil? They went as Jahil? They went like you, brothers and sisters? I'm very straightforward. Tomorrow, next Friday, if you don't want to come, I don't mind. I told even 2 people will come and sit in my Jummah, I'll give the khutbah. But they were not like you people. Teaching, 45 minutes standing like this, shouting, drinking 1 sip of water, to make you understand, go back home and study, open the Qur'an. And the next Jummah when Abdul Majid is asking you, did you verify this ayah? Everybody is. So I know next Jummah nobody will come, no problem. My family is there, alhamdulillah. I will pay the rent for Harun Bhai, but still I can give the Jummah to my family. I will tell to Allah that Allah have done my job. If you don't want to come, but they were not like you people. Allah has said, فَلَمَّا قُضِيَ وَلَّوْا إِلَىٰ قَوْمِهِمْ مُنذِرِينَ. When the Qur'an recitation was finished, they went back to the people as what? The warners. They went to warn their people. Allah is saying, and how can they warn the people if they don't know the Qur'an? And this is the guarantee, this is the surety that they were not listening to Rasulullah, something like, more music and poetry or songs or nasheed. They were learning it from Rasulullah. So they learned the Quran, they understood the message, and they went back to the people as the da'is. They went back to the people as da'is. They didn't go out for 3 days like our brothers Tablighi Jamaat. In Dubai, Tablighi brothers are saying Abdul Majid is kafir. Yes, all the Tablighi brothers, they say Abdul Majid is kafir. When they used to come out of the mosque for going all around, 3 days, for 10 days, 40 days, the first thing they would do outside the masjid, this is the routine of the Tablighi brothers. They make dua. And in one of the duas, they always say, Allah make Abdul Majid Muslim, because we are going to his land, his area, Ajman. So they say, subhanallah, why I used to say to them? I used to refer to this ayah. Look, the jinn went to Rasulullah to gain the knowledge. And when they learned, they got the knowledge, they didn't stop that knowledge to them. They went back to the people as a warner. This is what Allah is saying. وَإِذْ صَرَفْنَا إِلَيْكَ نَفَرًا مِنَ الْجِنِّ يَسْتَمِعُونَ الْقُرْآنَ فَلَمَّا حَضَرُوهُ قَالُوا أَنْصِتُوا فَلَمَّا قُضِيَ وَلَّوْا إِلَىٰ قَوْمِهِمْ مُنذِرِينَ قَالُوا يَا قَوْمَنَا. The first address to the people, oh our people, إِنَّا سَمِعْنَا كِتَابًا أُنزِلَ مِن بَعْدِ مُوسَىٰ مُصَدِّقًا لِمَا بَيْنَ يَدَيْهِ يَهْدِي إِلَى الْحَقِّ وَإِلَى طَرِيقٍ مُسْتَقِيمٍ. Oh people, oh believers, to the jinn. They went to the jinn and they said, look our people, we have heard the book. We have heard the book. Which book is that? Qur'an. They didn't hear any other book. They are not talking about the Torah. They are saying we heard the book which confirms the book which was revealed to Musa. They were like us. They knew that Torah was given to Musa. So they are saying this book, Quran, is confirming the message of Musa alayhi salam and confirms the Torah. Yahdi ila al-haq. This book is guiding us to the truth. And the ulama says, if you don't know the Quran, you are not on the haq. The ulama says, based on this, that if you don't know the message of the Quran, you are not sure that you are on the right path. Yahdi ila siratim mustaqim. This book is guiding you to the right path and straight path. And if you don't know the Qur'an, you don't know the message of the Qur'an, don't say that you are on the straight path. You might be fooling yourself saying, I'm following Qur'an and Sunnah. You don't know what is Qur'an, you don't know what is Sunnah. So how can you say you're on the straight path? This is a confirmation. Yahdi ila al-haqqi wa ila tariqin mustaqim. Ya qawmana ajibu da'i Allah. Oh, our people, respond to the message of Allah's messenger. That means referring to what? Prophet Muhammad ﷺ and the Qur'an. Subhanallah. My brothers and sisters, these two verses are sufficient for us to understand that every Muslim must know the Qur'an. Every Muslim must learn the Qur'an to understand it. And every Muslim must be a da'i. So this is the ayah. Go back to the Qur'an, go home, open Surah Al-Ahqaf, verses all from 19, 20, 21, and that goes on and starts from the story of jinn. It will give you the idea that if you don't know the Qur'an, you are not a believer. If you don't know the Qur'an, you are not on the straight path. If you don't know the Qur'an, you are not on the straight path. It's not from me, it's all from the tafasir. And I'm challenging you that if I made a mistake, if I'm saying this fatwas on myself, on my own, then next Jummah, inshallah, if I'm alive, I'll be here, correct me, inshallah. Pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that may Allah give us sincerity. Sincerity in Iman. Health and wealth and sound. Sound what? Allah. Subhanallah. My brothers and sisters, tomorrow I'm going to start the Quran Tafsir in Bari Park. The place is available. 1 hour the Tafsir will be in Urdu. 1 hour the Tafsir will be in English of the Quran. Inshallah, my family has agreed, my wife has agreed, my children have agreed that we will serve you the refreshment. You are most welcome. You are most welcome. If you want to be a believer, if you want to be on the straight path, if you want to be on the truth, then tomorrow is the challenge for you. Pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that may Allah accept what we have said and what is there in the Quran and Sunnah. It is all from Allah and وَمَا تَوْفِقْ إِلَّا بِاللَّهِ. It's all هَذَا مِنْ فَضْلِ رَبِّي. And if there are anything which is shortcoming or errors, this is from me and from shaitan. May Allah pardon all of us. Pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that may Allah give us sincerity to understand the Quran, to accept the Quran, to implement the Quran, and to convey the Quran to others. إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد اللهم بارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد وأقم الصلاة. Yeah, okay, we have the newsletters. MashaAllah, my son has reminded me. Please make sure some of the brothers, I don't know what mentality they have. They pick up the newsletters from here and they just leave it outside the table, outside next to the canteen. My brothers and sisters, this is not compulsory. It's not compulsion on you. You take it if you want. If you don't want, please don't insert this article by throwing it on the table there. Don't take it, no problem. There's no compulsion. Ilm will come to you if you want the ilm. If you don't want the ilm, ilm won't come to you. So don't do that, alhamdulillah. At least some people, those who are, mashallah, interested, let them take it, let them benefit from this. Jazakallah khairan. I'm very straightforward. If you feel angry, then definitely you will feel hungry. So if you feel hungry, take 2 meals, no problem. If you feel angry, then you can abuse me on my face. Don't say anything back behind me because then you are committing major sin. You are doing backbiting, which is haram. If you tell me, okay, I'm stupid, I'll take it, no problem. Thanks for the compliment. If you say I'm crazy, no problem. Thanks for the compliment. But don't ever say anything bad about me behind me. I will tell you that on the day of judgment, I'll catch your throat. Alhamdulillah, my big hands, remember that.